300 miles of roads and 863 cul-de-sacs to cover when it comes to snow plowing in Plymouth. That's a lot of territory, as street manager Gary Smith knows well.
Depending on how much snow there is, time of day, how many trucks do we want out there? Because we have to work in traffic. We have to, if we come in early in the morning, a lot of times we'll start at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., depending on when the snow came, what time it's going to quit, what time traffic's going to be on the roads. It's a lot of things come into play on how we decide which routes we're going to fill.
Plymouth's snowplow route map is available on the city's website. Gary and the crew have the job down to a science.
Red roads are the main primary roads. Roads like Vicksburg, Dunkirk, Zachary, and then it gets into some of the residential roads too that are the primary roads to enter and go through a residential area. And it's usually, most people don't have to drive more than a block before they're onto a road that should be maintained and as high level as we can.
Now, the City of Plymouth has 23 pieces of equipment ready to go out in case of a 2.5-inch snowfall. And if it exceeds that 2.5 inches, they call on an additional 30 contracted snowplow operators to hit the roads.
At a certain point of the storm, we make that decision and call for a full call out. We usually have full call outs when we have 2.5 inches of snow or more, but that still depends too on temperatures, just timing of the day, whenever. There's a lot of variables. Every snowstorm's different.
Residents can also prepare. First off, a year-round ordinance prohibits parking on city streets from 2 to 5 a.m., which is especially helpful for plow drivers.
When you go through a neighborhood in the middle of the night at 2:30 in the morning, and if you have to go around a car, you leave a big windrow, and chances are you won't be getting back, so then that gets packed down and they'll have to deal with it.
Plow driver Steve Fornes recommends a few other tips to make for smooth snow removal.
It's greatly helpful for the residents to clear around the fire hydrants. We do not get back to do that. Also, I would have to say garbage cans on garbage day, to have them at the end of your driveway and not out in the street. Then we won't be knocking them over.
Since weather works on its own timetable, safety and patience can't be stressed enough from the City of Plymouth.
Keep your distance from us, especially intersections, turn lanes. Just give us some room to do our job, and we'll get out of your way.
Go to the City of Plymouth's website at plymouthmn.gov. Under Departments, go to Public Works, then Streets. From there, you can get further information about snow removal, in addition to more safety resources and the snowplow route map.